The first adventure I ever went on was right out of college when I decided I was going to take 6 months off and travel the world. I really wanted to go see the Taj Mahal in India. And I realized I had to be a little flexible on that journey because back then there were not a lot of flights from Delhi to Agra where the Taj Mahal is. So I was also very careful about how I was budgeting my money because when you convert your money from one currency to another and then you leave that country, you sort of lose money. So I thought, okay, I know exactly how much I need to get in the cab once I land, and I'll be fine. And I get to Agra, and it's at nighttime, and the cab drives me to the wall outside, and he tells me how much I owe him, and I said, oh no. He said, what's the matter? I said, I don't have enough money to pay you and the entrance fee to the Taj Mahal. I can't believe I've come all this way and I'm not going to be able to go inside. And he said, don't worry, I'll loan you the money. This is a poor cab driver in India who has nothing. And just mail it back to me when you get back to the States and send me a postcard too. And I'm sitting in that cab thinking, wow, the fluidity of life when we're open to having something work out for us without us knowing how. So then I got to go see the Taj Mahal at night, and it was beautiful. The moon was illuminating it, and you hear the story of how it was built as a tribute to love. And then I came back to the States, and you can be sure I was fast in my response and sending him that check back and a postcard. What if the secret to life, to being happy, is to be flexible, fluid, and fast in our response? And now I'm on a new journey going to Austin. I'm going to experience firsthand why it got voted the #1 best city to live for 2 years in a row in the whole country. And I realized people started saying, well, when are you moving? And I said, well, I have to be flexible. I have to sell my condo here first, and I have no idea how long that's going to take. Well, to my surprise and delight, it sold in 2 days with multiple offers over the asking price. So I thought, okay, now I need to be flexible and decide whose offer I'm going to take. And the real estate agent said, let's let the other people know that there's other offers and ask them for their best and final. And someone came back and they said, I'm going to give you even more than I gave you the first time in my offer, but you have to decide by 9 a.m. tomorrow morning and take it off the market. No more open houses. This is it. Another request, another requirement to be fast in the decision. And people were saying, oh, I don't know if I'd do that. And I said, I'm a bird in the hand kind of guy. I don't need to keep this going. But I also realized I had to start figuring out where I was going to move to because that was happening much faster than I had anticipated. So I thought, okay, I'm thinking I'm going to look at apartments downtown in Austin, so I'm not out in the suburbs since I don't know that many people there yet. And I had my friend Philip Sherman, who's an interior designer, helping me look at layouts. And then I thought, what if I am a little more fluid in what I'm looking for and would look for a house to rent? And then I found this condo on my search for a house that's across the street from a 300-acre park. That's only 2 miles from downtown, and it was better than I'd ever imagined. And the agent said, oh, we've been looking for someone just like you to rent this. And I thought, well, that feels good. What if we had the whole universe saying that every time we interviewed for a job or went on a date? Oh, I've been waiting for you. So she said, ironically, the tenants moved out early and they paid the rent through the end of February, so we don't need the rent till March 1st. I said, well, that works out perfectly for me. But, you have to apply and then you have to decide fast again. There's that fast part of it because we're going to keep showing it and it won't be available by the time you come here to look at it. She said, I could FaceTime it with you. I said, oh, Philip, can you be on the FaceTime with me and look at this with me so I can decide if, in fact, this is the right place to rent? And we both agreed it was. And again, fast decision. I'll take it, sight unseen, except from photos and a FaceTime. And then I was there last week, and in person, it even exceeds what I saw. So I'm like, this is great. All right. And now I'm ready to go. Oh, wait, there's this thing called the inspection period and escrow. And the new buyer has found some things that they want you to be flexible on paying for. And one of them was the sewer line wasn't quite the way they thought it should be. I said, ooh, we're in the fluid part. And my agent said to me, you know, you're in the driver's seat. You've got 2 other backup offers. This is a sewer line for the entire complex of 4 condos. You're not responsible for fixing and anticipating. So that's a homeowners association thing. So you have to decide now what your response is going to be. Are you willing to let this buyer go? If you say, no, I'm not fixing that, that's not my responsibility. Or are you willing to, if you've been on the market for 90 days and you hadn't had any offers, I'd say, okay, yes, you really should look at paying some of this. But you're not. You've got backup offers. The universe always gives us backup offers, even if we don't have them in writing. We're always in the driver's seat. So I said, tell her I'm not taking that on. And if she wants to back up, that's fine. I have backup offers, and I'll figure it all out. It's a little stressful to do that when you've already signed a lease to move. And she said, okay, I will remove that from the contingencies, and we close escrow this week. So now I'm like, okay, great. And my sister Barbara's flying in from Chicago, and we're going to go on a road trip and leave Friday morning to drive 3 days to Austin. And you can be sure that on that adventure, we're going to be flexible. Because I need to stop for the bathroom more than she does, probably. And the fluids, you know, the gas will be full and the oil will be fine. And we're also going to be fast in our decisions because she's got this whole thing mapped out. We got to be in Tucson the first night. So that's X number of hours, and, you know, that's where our first hotel is. Got it. I want to invite all of you to think of your life as a series of adventures. Let's make them fast. Let's make them fluid. Let's be flexible. And most importantly, remember that the universe is always giving us backup offers, and we're in the driver's seat of all of our adventures. Thanks.